Hello YouTube, just wanted to do another review on another Aquapac product, which is very handy for your outdoor activities, bushcraft, camping, hiking, whatever, holidays. It's the mini camera case with hard lens, 428 with lanyard, exactly the same as the other ones I've reviewed. Similar sort of size to the Wagahini, or however you pronounce it, that I put my Kindle in. Well, actually a little bit smaller than that, but it's meant for mini point and shoot cameras. I did have a SLR type one that I sold. Actually done a bit of a quick trade off. I sold a few things I wasn't using and got myself a new camera with the money, a lot smaller, more compact, Canon S100. Happy with it so far. I'm not going to do a review on that because I'm not a camera expert. So there's a lot of other good reviews on YouTube on it, and it's not really to do with bushcraft and stuff as much, but yeah. So this is exactly the same as the other ones, all the same material, same lock-in mechanism. This time I am going to use the Gay lanyard provided with it. I mean, I could swap it for a piece of normal coloured paracord, but to be honest, I'm going away soon and I'm hoping to use this in the sea. Now, this will stay around my neck so I don't lose my camera, but as a lot of you know, if you drop stuff in the sea and you've got to swim down to get it off of the, you know, I'm not talking about scuba diving or nothing, just sort of near the shore, but this will glow up quite well if it's dropped in the water. You'll be able to find it, so I'm leaving that luminous one on there. So basically your camera just, I'll do it an underwater video with it, with this camera in this case. Well, it's just going to have to be in my bath because that's the only water I've got nearby at the minute. Of it shooting underwater, so you can see what that's like. So yeah, it locks in like it normally would with these two top closures, which is their special Aquapac design, completely waterproof whatever's inside. And then obviously your camera's set up like that, so you've got the hard lens here, because obviously if you have this lens over it, it's going to be, sorry, if you have that material over the lens, it's probably not going to shoot as good a picture, take a good a picture, whatever. So you can turn it on easily. Oh, I didn't do it right that time. So you have to, before you get the lens out, you have to make sure you're holding it in there, then press the on button, so obviously the lens fits into there. And then as you can see, it's perfect. I mean, this bag is, you know, a bit oversized for this camera, but obviously they don't sell loads of different sizes for loads of different cameras. They've just got this one for mini point and shoots. But it doesn't, the lens doesn't fall out of there once it's in. I mean, as you can see, it's in there now, so you can just have it hanging around your neck like so, ready to take your picture, pull it up, job done. You can go through all your functions. Easy enough. Pictures of cats. Yes, that's about it basically. I just thought it was a very neat little idea for taking proper, I mean, you could, and I have in the past, slide your camera or your iPhone into your Aquapac that you've got for your Kindle, or obviously the one I've got for the iPhone, you can use that and then film underwater. But because I've got this camera now with the lens and everything, you want it to be able to handle taking the lens. For one, you don't want the lens to be able to get damaged, you know, if it is dropped, and you also want that solid cap so it's not shooting through this weird material, you know, because that's going to give an effect to your picture or your film, whatever. If you've got that material over the lens, it's never going to sit perfectly flat. So they've got around that by doing this, which again is watertight. Looks like it's been screwed on. You cannot unscrew that now, so it's been glued on, whatever. But yeah, I thought it was a great little idea. So then obviously you can turn the camera off and just have it as a waterproof bag for your camera, not a problem. So yeah, it's got all the same features as normal. That you can look up on the website. Waterproof to a depth of 5 meters, 15 foot. Bloody. Good stuff. I love Aquapac. It hasn't let me down yet. I mean, it's a bit more expensive than some of the other ones you can buy, but not that much. You know, I always think this was about 15-20 quid, I think, and for the sake of a 300 odd pound camera, 15-20 quid to protect it, not bad, I don't think, personally. Yeah, I'll go and test this in the water now, so you can see. Okay, so we've got the sink filled up with water. Camera is in the case. Get it in. Turn it on. Camera's on. Underwater. Let's take a film. As you can see, that is fully immersed. And I can get to all the functions still. Take it out, make sure it's dry. As I've said before with these Aquapacs, it's best to dry them off first, because obviously there's water around the case now, so I'm just going to go off the camera and dry this off. And then what I also do when I open these, and they have been wet, now this is more so going to be useful with the camera case. You see a couple of little drops get down there, and obviously you don't want, just when you open it, that have gathered around the mouth, you don't want any water on your camera, so it's best to dry it off the bag completely. There we go. Still working perfectly. No water other than what's come off my fingers whatsoever. So yeah, Aquapac mini camera case with hard lens. Well worth the money, I think. Thanks for watching.